Hey everybody, I'm Morph. So today we're going to be covering last night's episode of 90 Day. I got some information from Deavan from social media. We're going to be covering Kenny and Armando, and then we're going to end it with Brittany and Yazan. So stay with me as I go down the rabbit hole. Okay guys, so we're going to get right into it. So we got Deavan and Jihoon first. So as you saw last night, Deavan and Jihoon, they're kind of having some problems keeping Drusilla on a leash. So I don't know if they need to duct tape her down. I don't know if they need barbed wire. I think that's illegal, but you know, if whatever keeps your kid alive, that should be kind of an indicator. Maybe you should do that.
I just feel like I made a huge mistake.
But anyway, so last week's episode, we see Drusilla running off down a dark sidewalk, and we don't know what happened to her. Last night, it picks up right at what's going on, and apparently Drusilla runs off down the sidewalk, almost gets hit by a car, and then there's the whole drama with Deavan and Jihoon yelling at each other.
Just like yelling me, I very fast run.
And then Deavan goes and gets her mom, and Jihoon apologizes, and then there's this whole big drama. But what I found out was apparently the camera didn't show the whole story. So let me grab my phone. So I found last night on social media that Deavan posts this right here. I want to make it 100% clear they did not catch it on film what Jihoon said to me, and it wasn't shown. The footage shown was a glimpse. I was putting Taeyong in the car, and he was texting on his phone. The time you saw her run wasn't the second time she ran, which is what caused the fight. I think right there she was trying to say it was the second time she ran, but there's some typos, so it's I'm doing the best I can. Leave me alone. She ran off, and a car almost hit her, and instead of grabbing her, he turned around and started screaming at me in front of my mother. For a while, none of that part was caught on film, and I feel like this made tonight's episode confusing because you guys didn't see the footage that wasn't caught on camera. So apparently, Drusilla runs off. She tries to run off the first time. I guess they grab her. Then she ran off a second time and got away. So my whole thing is, if she had already ran off that first time, why weren't more people trying to pay attention to her? Obviously, if she'd run off the first time, you know Jihoon wasn't watching. You know he wasn't paying attention. So why did another adult not take charge of the situation? Or at least help Jihoon take charge of the situation? But instead, Drusilla did get lost. She did run away. And then we had the big fight with Deavan and Jihoon, and she doesn't believe her. He ends up apologizing, tries to apologize to the mother, and at one point she says she's going to kill him.
But if you kill my granddaughter, I'm going to kill you.
So, or going to kill him, rather, if something happens to Drusilla, which I can understand those sentiments, because I would kill somebody if they let something happen to my child. But I really, really do think that it's not just on Jihoon in this situation. So you guys tell me what you think. Leave it in the comments, and we'll make a discussion out of it. Hell, I might even put it on next week's episode. But other than that, so I did some more digging, and I found out that Deavan and Jihoon don't even follow each other on Instagram anymore. I know they used to, and at one point they were on each other's, social media. However, that's apparently not the case anymore. Another thing that I have noticed is that Deavan is in Utah. She is not in South Korea. So maybe those are indicators that they did end up finally splitting the sheets. They're not together anymore. I don't know for sure. I haven't found out any kind of confirmation from that, but that might be the case. Somebody that follows Deavan, please let me know what you think in the comments below, because this is something that we need to know. So going on, talking about Kenneth and Armando now. So we all saw that Kenneth gave that great proposal to Armando, And man, I mean, that was some memorable stuff. Like, I actually love to see that. And I don't know if any of you guys spotted, but on social media, and I'll put the picture up right here, on social media, Kenneth actually said that he would give me some tips on proposing because I told him that was so great that I didn't like him for it. So, there may be a proposal in line with me someday, and Kenneth could be in the background, giving me some pointers. So I really, really hope so. But on last night's episode, we had Kenneth, and they're having their, I guess, engagement party, maybe, or engagement celebration dinner, or congratulations, whatever you want to call it. They had that going on. And one thing that maybe Eagle Eye fans had spotted was that Colonel Sanders was there. And, here's the picture for that right here. So we had Colonel Sanders there, and I did some digging on that and found out that Colonel Sanders has been low-key restaurant running in Mexico with his new place called Los Pollos Hermanos. So if you guys get hungry, go check out the Colonel, because he's still alive and well. So going from there, we're going to end this talking about Brittany and Yazan. Now, this is not a couple that I like. I do follow Brittany on social media, and she's actually pretty funny to watch, in my opinion. She's very high-spirited, so there's no denying that. So, but on the show, I just don't feel like she was prepared to go to Jordan. But last night, we get to see where she is meeting with Yazan's parents once again. So when she goes there, she's nervous, and which understandably so, because you guys can see that she got kicked out last time she was there, basically. Like, the mom was in her face. Well, last night, they go back, and they got, we'll call him Uncle Yazan, because I don't know his name. And so he's there, he's talking with the parents, trying to help smooth things over and explain the situation a little bit. So he's there, he's talking, and Brittany's just kind of sitting there because she has no idea what's going on.
I have no idea what's going on. They could be talking about kicking Yazan out the family. They could be talking about kicking me out again. It's making me really, really nervous that I can't understand anything that they're talking about.
She doesn't speak the language. She can't hear, she can't understand anything. So she's just kind of sitting there like on eggshells. Excuse me, if I can get these words out. She's just kind of sitting there on eggshells and just hoping everything's okay. So the uncle kind of explains the situation, tells what's going on, and at the end of it, everything seems to be okay. But what they don't know is that Brittany still has a secret. And as many of you viewers know, she is still married. So her husband is in Haiti somewhere and just disappeared. So she has got to get a divorce from him, and that is something she hasn't told Yazan and his family. So once they find that out, I'm pretty sure there's going to be World War III, possibly. But I don't know. But I'm just going off of the responses that they gave last time when she said she didn't want to get married. But like I said, you guys leave in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you got any info on anything, please feel free. Message me. Send it in the comments. Remember, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time going down the rabbit hole.